This is the read aloud portion for the Hydrosphere Part 1 vocabulary quiz. What you're going to do in this quiz is you're going to match each definition to the correct vocabulary term. There are no duplicates. No two words will be used in the same, and no word will be used twice. I'm going to read over the definitions. The drop-down screen has all of the answer choices, and they're in the same order for each one. So the first one, the ability of water to stick to other objects. Your options are buoyancy, polarity, cohesion, surface tension, adhesion, specific heat capacity, or density. The second definition, the attraction of water molecules to other water molecules. The third definition, something's ability to float. The fourth definition, a molecule that has a negatively charged end and a positively charged end. The next definition, the amount of heat energy necessary to raise the temperature of 1 gram of substance by 1 degree Celsius. The next definition, the attraction of water molecules to each other at the surface of water. And finally, in this section for water properties, the ratio of something's mass compared to its volume. Once you have a chosen vocabulary term for each of these definitions, scroll down and the second part of the quiz will be there. This one is dealing with the water cycle vocabulary terms. In the same sense as before, you will need to match each definition to one of the given terms from the drop box. There are no duplicates again. You should not use the same word twice. First definition, the process of water vapor as a gas cooling down to become a liquid. Choose from the following: infiltration, groundwater, evaporation, precipitation, condensation, runoff, or transpiration. The next definition, the process of liquid water heating up and becoming a gas. The third definition, the process of liquid water falling from the atmosphere in different forms, such as snow, sleet, or rain. The next definition, the process of evaporation from plants. The process of water sinking into the ground and becoming groundwater. The sixth definition, water that is stored underground. And finally, the process of water traveling across the surface of the earth. Make sure you've answered each of these definitions before going on to the third question, which is dealing with freshwater resource vocabulary terms. Again, you'll match each definition with the provided vocabulary term. There are not any duplicates. One word should not show up twice in your chosen definitions. First vocabulary term, the portion of land drained by a river and its tributaries. Second, an area of land that separates waters flowing to different rivers, basins, or seas. Third, a body of permeable rock that can contain or transmit groundwater. A river or stream flowing into a larger river or lake. Fifth definition, a winding curve or bend of a river. Sixth, the tidal mouth of a large river where freshwater meets saltwater. A landform that forms from deposition of sediment carried by a river as the flow leaves its mouth and enters slowly or slower moving or standing water. And finally, the last definition is the original point from which the river flows. It may be a lake, a marsh, a spring, or a glacier. Once you have finished with your quiz, you may return to class. Make sure you have answered all the choices possible. You will hit Submit Quiz once you are done.